Young African researchers in agriculture, or the YARA network, is bringing together early career African researchers in agriculture from all over the continent in Cape Town from today until Wednesday. The African Union steered network wants to promote young scholars on the continent in developing research and policy practice in Africa's rural transformation. So some of the topics under discussion will include land governance and property rights, models of agriculture, commercialization, food security, as well as climate change. So to talk to us more about this, we joined in our Cape Town studios by Refiloe Joala, who is a researcher for the Institute for Poverty, Land and Agrarian Studies. Good to have you on the program, Refiloe. Thanks very much for being our guest.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. So this gathering has been 3 years in the making. It's, I imagine, sort of something that you've been looking forward to for quite some time now.
Yes, it's been an interesting past couple of months trying to bring everybody together. We've been looking forward to it. We're excited for this inaugural conference to launch the YARA network, which is the Young African Researchers in Agricultural Network, and share our research, present our research findings for current research, and also identify gaps in our research for future collaboration and partnership.
Talk to us about the origins of YARA.
YARA was launched in November 2014 at the headquarters of the African Union in Addis Ababa. But discussions for the formation of YARA and really the establishment of this network were first initiated during the International Conference on Agricultural Investment, Gender and Land Policy that was held in Cape Town in March 2014. It was basically from informal discussions among young researchers, given the fact that there isn't currently a lot of funding or platforms for collaboration and partnership between young African researchers in general, and also to promote robust and rigorous research. One of the motivations for this was a study that was conducted by the World Bank in 2012, which revealed very disturbing trends, one of which was that about 65% of research produced by African institutions is actually in collaboration with international partners versus what's being produced among African researchers on their own, which only accounts for a mere 24%. Yeah. And in Southern Africa, the number is even much smaller than that, at 5%, where intra-collaborations among researchers in the region is amounts to 5.6%.
Yeah.
So one of the motivations for this network is to reverse those trends and contribute to the development of knowledge also by Africans to solve African problems.
Interesting. I mean, give us a sense of the individuals and the attendants who will be there in Cape Town. Some of the issues, I mean, I mentioned them in the introduction about some of those issues that will be under discussion, but just perhaps give us an idea of those pressing ones, particularly influencing the youth.
Today, the main theme for today is land policy and property rights, as you mentioned, and our keynote will be delivered by the technical coordinator for SADC under the agriculture unit, Mr. Martin Muchere. We'll also be joined by other researchers from a range of higher learning institutions around the continent. We also having on the last day of the conference a gala dinner. We will be joined by the DDG from the presidency, Dr. Tsakane, and also the Deputy Speaker of Parliament. But we're also going to be having people from the African Union and academics from universities such as Makerere University, the University of Ghana, and other professors within Southern Africa as well represented there.
Fantastic. So it sounds like a great lineup of speakers there. Now, the outcomes of this meeting, how are they going to be used? I mean, is it just going to be a talk shop, or are you going to see something implemented and developed there?
The main outcome of this conference will be a report that will firstly outline existing research and in that inform our process of trying to identify the gaps in current research for understanding agrarian transformation around the continent, and from that then develop research topics and build on that in order to produce more research among African researchers and engage in policy making processes as well.
All right, let's leave it there. Good luck.
On the basis of that evidence.
Excellent. Good luck. We wish you the best as these next few days lie on the youth's shoulders, and a very important gathering that's taken place in Cape Town, the Young African Researchers in Agriculture Conference that's going to be happening. It's a network. Talking to us about it was Refiloe. She's from the coordinating committee at YARA, and she's also a researcher in her own capacity. Thanks again, Refiloe. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you.